So, as the majority of you out there know, in America, we are fighting a battle, an epidemic every single day on mental health. It is absolutely spiraling out of control. Anxiety, depression, it's leading to substance abuse and self isolation, and people are giving up every day. It doesn't matter if you're a veteran, first responder, or an everyday average American. Now, the government came out years ago and said it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. But it's a clever and strategic way to disarm American citizens. And I want you guys to understand this. Once you go to the doctor, whether it's a civilian doctor or the VA, and you tell them that you're not feeling well, you're battling depression, there may be some suicidal ideation, you need some help, you're not feeling well, you may be having a bad day, you may be having a bad week, you may be having a bad month, a bad year, you may be going through a crisis moment like we all experience in life, but it's almost as if you're walking directly into entrapment. Now, this is all under the false pretense of them giving you the help that you need. And 9 times out of 10, what they're going to do is they're going to give you some pills and they're going to offer some sort of counseling, but it really all doesn't work. The pills may work, but you're going to end up probably having to take 1, 2, 10, whatever it may be to get to that point of feeling normal. Especially if your body's changing and things aren't completely, working body chemistry wise. Typically if you're on anxiety and depression meds, you're on more than one pill, and the side effects and the adverse effects will typically lead to other pills to kind of treat those other effects. And then once you start talking to a counselor, they're going to flag you and they're going to say, could be a danger to themselves. So we're going to take away their Second Amendment rights. It's the government's way to package this strategically. If they can't pass it in Congress to take away your weapons and to disarm the American public, they're going to do it in another way. And that way is through mental health. They entrap you into getting the help you need. You think you are doing something good for yourself, when in reality, you are walking into a situation to have your constitutional rights stripped away from you. Right now, in the Department of Veterans Affairs, this is happening at an all-time high. Veterans, the very people, vulnerable and at-risk population that went out and served for this country, gave everything for it. Service over self, honor, courage, commitment, duty, country, are now being stripped of their Second Amendment rights. These are people that love to hunt and fish, and go out in the outdoors and go to the range and do things that make them feel alive, and having these hobbies, these range days, and the camaraderie are now being stripped away of their Second Amendment rights. And this is all going on when illegal aliens are coming into our country. About 20 million over the last 3 years can now legally purchase, possess, and carry a firearm. So what the government is doing now is they are legally disarming the American public, stripping you of your constitutional rights, and arming an illegal alien population.
This is the Today with Tally podcast.